Hello, everybody. This is Davos, and welcome in tonight's podcast. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for the Buffalo Sabres. At left wing is Bradford. Center line, Resnick. On right wing, Agent Murphy. Left defense is Dilsky, and the right defense is Hogan with Davos in between the pipes, facing off against the Detroit Red Wings. And here we go. It is game time. Game time tonight, folks. Puck drop underway here in Detroit. Buffalo and the Red Wings were underway. They clear down. Icing call to start this one off. And the puck will come back in the Buffalo end here. Face off to the left of Davos, tie it back over, cutting it back in, and the puck never got on goal. It trickles wide as Habsman had a good look, but here comes Resnick, punked away by the Red Wings. And AT over to Habsman, he's in, he shoots, save, Davos, rebound, punked away. And here is a chance for Murphy, knocked away by Dash. AT to Habsman, Habsman cycling in, back over, good point chance. Society slap shot is blocked away. Hogan over the right side boards. Here comes Murphy. Murphy looking back over to Hogan. His drive deflected wide of the goal. Murphy tried to center the pass. Knocked away by the Red Wings. Here comes Vibe. Papa Vibe. He's in, and Davos the save. Rebound wide. Centering feed. Back to center. Here's a feed for Murphy. Agent Murphy. Quick feed over to Resnick and offside. Hogan's at him. Face off back over And around net their goal, turning ahead is Resnick. Resnick speeding across and a steal by Society. He cuts into the right side. He's cutting into the backhand pass across and no one there. Down Wendilski and a penalty upcoming. It's going to be against the Buffalo Sabres. AT works it in, spins across, rebound, save! Davos says he had to dive across and make the save. Power play for Detroit. Face-off win for the Sabres and cleared down by Dilsky. Bouncer pass, they score! A short-handed goal! It took a strange bounce off the backboards, and it went right to Murphy, and he cashes home for the 1-0 lead. Agent Murphy with a great look. Here's a chance for Detroit now. Cutting in Popovive. Popovive. He looks back to the point. Across Society. Society going in deep. Society cuts in the back end. Goes in wide. He passes it in front. And that one fiddled back to Dash. Dash pass. Shot. Score! 8-T. Putting back in again. Popovive at the side of the net. And here's Bradford skating in. Knocked away. And the rush is on. And offside is Detroit. Back to Hogan, centering feet across the zone. And they dump it in behind the nets. Hogan back to center for Resnick. He dances in and it's outside. Left side, Bradford, King shot, score! Bradford gets a down bounce home off a defenseman. And the Sabres have a 2-1 lead. 2 goals on 1 shot. Back to Resnick again. Dash the takeaway over to AT. AT back to Vibe. He'll just loft it in. I think he realized it behind the goal. Intercepted. Tanaka. Pass across. Nobody home. In their backhand shot. Davos the save and he'll hang on. Face-off left to Davos, one to the back for Dilsky. And cutting in Bradford down the wing. Bradford cutting in back to Resnick. That one deflects out of play. Back to Bradford, knocked away. Resnick cuts in. Oh, he tried to dangle his way through, could not. AT spinning, AT across, has room, a pass, and he couldn't get the shot away. This one will not be icing. As Society has it. Over the middle, back over to the AT. AT back over to Society now. Society pass in front, save Davos. Back in front, rebound knocked away there. Here's Bradford lead a 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Bradford pass deflected and covered at the side of the net by Duper. Over to Society for Detroit. They cut in. Society streaming down the wing. Pass back. And that one knocked away. 3 seconds. Here's Resnick. He's tripped up. There's a penalty upcoming. Well, ahead of the second period with a power play, but I don't think they'll get much of anything off but a face-off. And that'll go wide, and that'll end the first. A 2-1 lead for the Buffalo Sabres, heading to the first intermission thanks to Agent Murphy. Getting the opening goal is a slap shot. Watch it hit the back and just bounce right back out to his man Murphy, who buries it to make it 1-1. Or I'm sorry, 1-0 at the time. Backhand. You think the forehand's going to come, and he roofs it. And then Resnick setting up his man off the skate of the Defenseman Society, I believe, or no, it might have been Dash there that got the deflection. And here we go. Second period underway. Buffalo in the power play. Bradford shoots. Save made. Duper. Resnick hanging on. Resnick double team. Got it back across to Hogan. Hogan. Left side. Spins it back. Over one timer. There's a save by Duper at the glove hand side. He snagged it. Knocked it down with the glove hand, and he covers up. And face off here. Face off one for Hogan. Back to Bradford. That one a blast. And it deflected back to Habs fan. He'll clear it, but not out. Resnick. The pass broken up. Hogan got the right side corner boards. He'll cut to the middle. Forces one through. And offside. A bouncer that just couldn't stay in. And back up the middle, Murphy. Murphy to Hogan in front, walks through. Hogan spins around, back to Murphy. Murphy with a lane, pass to Hogan. Hogan forces it, intercepted. Habs fans there. They pounce on it wide, and they'll take it. Here's Bradford streaming down the left side. Oh, big check. And Dilsky hanging on. Dilsky center to Resnick in the neutral zone. Resnick up top, then back over to Murphy. Onside, what a pass, almost taken back, and half fan to Society. Society cuts in, and the pass just threw wide. The hits keep flying, but here's Murphy, and a goal. Resnick with him, and it's stopped by Duper. Habs fan looking in the neutral zone, over to Vibe, he's onside. Vibe cuts in, and the pass intercepted by Resnick. Bradford, nice spin move to try and get around the man. Over the zone. Again, deflected out of the zone. And there's another penalty. Back to the point, shot block, Red Dash will take it away. Over the middle, AT down the wing, AT passes and broken up by Murphy. Resnick to Bradford, Dash got in the lane, they dump it in. Power play continues. Over to Resnick. Top of the key. Murphy broken up. And AT clears it. Oh my. Davos wanted a little bit of oomph on that one. There's Bradford sneaking in. Bradford passes. Loose puck gets covered by Duper. Face off here. Resnick the tie-up, back to Habs fan. Power play about to be over. Low drive blocked away, and Murphy over to Delsky. Delsky over to Resnick, cutting in a goal. Resnick and Bradford, and the pass just too hot and fired wide. Hogan up top of that, back into the corner for Murphy. Right side, back to the boards for Hogan. He's clamped in, stolen by AT. With Dowdy, with Society with him. Society up top, AT with a pass. Over to Society in the corner. He looks, he waits, behind, hit the post. The rebound behind the goal. Loose puck again. Dilsky over the boards to Murphy. Murphy to Resnick. Got that big check, and the puck skitters wide. Launches a pass. This one goes down. It'll be no icing. Dilsky's got it. They run into their own guy. Long toss to Murphy. Agent Murphy drop pass to Hogan. Mike Resnick a drive. That one got blocked. Rebound, a save by Duper at the side of the net. Puck is bouncing everywhere. Long toss. Here's Halfan. He hit the post. He had Davos beat, and he hit iron. Moving his Habs fan again, cutting wide, dash to Society. He shoots, save, Davos through traffic. And again, they work his way. Murphy round one, Murphy the pass, bluffs the save by Duper. It popped over top of the goal. 3:10 to go. Here's Society, here's Habs fan racing in a goal shot, blocked, rebound. Delsky, great feed over Bradford. Constant back and forth here. Over to Murphy. And the shot just trickles wide of Duper. Minute 50 to go in the second period. 2-1 lead for the Sabres. Here comes AT. Drop pass over. Habs fan lost it. And here comes Bradford down the wing. Murphy's in. And a stop made. Rebound. Duper again. Another save. Society will carry it across the neutral zone. Over to Papa Vibe. Vibe in on goal. He passes, shoots, Davos a save. Loose puck, and it's skittered wide. Puck loose. 1 second left. Denied. And we'll head to the second period. Still a 2-1 game. Here we go. Offside off the hop. .75% passing effectiveness for the Sabres in this game so far. Face-off win. Hogan over to Resnick. He weaves around one. Backhand toss intercepted there. Habs fan to AT. AT down the wing. Back over Society. Society drop pass knocked away. Rebound ahead. And Buffalo coming back the other way. Here's Bradford. Missing his pass. And AT's got the puck. Hogan on his backswing. Back over to Habs fan in the corner behind the net. Sweeps it around. Big check in the corner. Another big check. Bradford's down. Here comes Resnick skating in. He's out of gas. He stops a backhand, and that one never got on goal. Hogan passed through. Rebound knocked away. Bradford again the steal. He shoots and a glove save made by Duper. Here's a steal. Habs fan in a goal. Save Davos, and the rebound knocked away to the corner. Another rush here for Bradford. Here we go. Backhand. He's gloved by Duper. Keeping the game 2-1. TT shot. Davos denied it. Rebound off the shoulder. And a long toss to Bradford. Buffalo 2-1. Here's Bradford. In a goal. Oh, and a play. They knock it away off the goal. The back check came back for Detroit and blocking an empty net. Resnick cuts in, patted away by Duper in the corner. Resnick controlling full pressure, long pass goes wide. Hogan again up top with it, dancing in his Hogan to the right side. Hogan behind the net, backhand pass, wraparound denied there by Duper. All pressure here for the Sabres. Resnick cuts in, pass knocked away by Habs fan. Detroit coming back. Papa vibe, stood up at the blue line by Dilsky. Here's Bradford for Buffalo. Right side in. He goes to the corner. Stops up. Cuts back. Shoots. Glove save by Duper. And he keeps this game 2-1 with 9:29 to go. A sequence by the Buffalo Sabres forward line, and they just cannot get one past Duper in that sequence. Face-off win back to Hogan. Shot. Sticked away to the corner here. Bradford shoots it. Score! Bradford roofs it off the post and in. And the Sabres get one to make it 3-1. Here comes a rush. 3-1 Buffalo, and here comes AT. AT down the wing. AT stops up to the point. Society. He looks. He waits. He can't get rid of it, but AT's there. Dash corner. Pass deflected wide. And a steal for Society. Cutting in on goal. Pass knocked away. Here comes Agent Murphy down the right side. He cuts a backhander, and it's gloved by Duper. Long pass right through Habs fan. Back over to Resnick. He's got Bradford cutting to the net. Shoots a pass. Save made on Murphy. Back in the corner, turning away is Hogan. Hogan hold down. And a penalty upcoming to Detroit. Face-off tie-up back across Society, and he's short-handed. Society marching on. In for Society. Poked away. He gets it back. Cuts in again. Looks for the pass. No one there. Society again looking around. Society waiting. Dazzles through. Cuts in. And Davos turned him away. Here is Papa Vibe over to AT. Shot. Sticked away by Davos. In the corner now. Long pass over to Bradford. 2-on-1. Star! Bradford the hat trick. 4-1 Buffalo here in game one. With only 3:30 remaining, the Sabres have a 3-goal cushion. Here comes Bradford off the hop. Bradford cutting in. He's got 3 goals. A pass goes in front. And a chance for Papa Vibe. It just hit a stick. Here's Society cutting into the backhand toss. And that one deflected. Back over to Bradford. Bradford with 1:50 to go. Long pass across to Resnick. Resnick in. Pass to Murphy. Knocked away to the corner here. Back to Dilsky. Back over. Intercepted. Habs fan. He cuts in AT back to the corner, toss back to Society. Society up top with it, cutting to the corner. He lost it off a poke check, but he gets it back. Society tosses it through, and that one knocked away 40 seconds ago. Silsky got leveled. And the puck is ahead down the wing. Dash racing after it. And a play to AT. AT to Society. He marches on. He cuts in wide. Toe drag behind the net. Then he got popped. But he keeps alive. Back in front. Shot. Davos. The save on Habs. Back a shot. Another save. Rebound spiked wide. The hits just keep on flying. Here's a 2-on-0. Duper with a glove save. Duper a 2-on-0, and it was gloved. Back to Hogan off the faceoff 8 seconds to go. Here's a chance pass. 4 seconds, one last rush for Detroit. Papa 5 is in. 5 stopped. And the Sabres win game 1. And Bradford picks up another hat trick. And it was a 2-1 game for, I'd say, 90%. Until the third period, they got 3 and took a 4-1 win into the locker room as we head over for game 2. We'll get you guys set and ready to go in just a moment here. This has been Davos. You guys are watching XBS Hockey Night, featuring the Buffalo Sabres and the Detroit Red Wings. Alrighty, welcome back. Game 2. Sabres and Red Wings after a 4-1 win in Game 1. Buffalo's at home. Tie-up, we're underway. AT's got it offside Detroit. Vibe now on a left-handed basis. Murphy over to Bradford, down the wing. Bradford sneaking in. Hayes denied. Rebound Murphy. Knocked away there by Detroit. Papa Vibe cutting in wide. Goes to the back end. Knocked away by Dilsky. And again for Agent Murphy. Drop pass to Hogan now. Then to Resnick. Loose puck side of the net. Backhand. What a stop by Duper. And we're off and running here. AT down the middle. Tosses on. Davos. They score! Running back across, they knife it away. And across it goes Resnick back over to Bradford. Bradford sneaking in! Stopped by Duper! Shoulder save! AT back, a shot, back in, save! Davos! Rebound behind the net. And again it is AT over for Detroit. Dash cutting in, dropped it back. Papa Vibe throws it through, it's intercepted. Bradford a 2-on-1, it's Murphy in! What a move! Back to Resnick, he couldn't slam it home. Back in, ride, Resnick in. Resnick to Hogan, save! Duper, rebound goes wide. Dowdy, look at him, streaming offside is AT. And back to go, Abs fan, nice move inside, and loose puck for Hogan. Then Murphy, then Resnick. Resnick lost it. Dash. Got it through to Tanaka. AT pass, shot, score! Habs fan, Gross, it's 2-0. Here's AT again, down the wing, shot, Davos to the corner, steer that one away. Behind the net, circling in, shot, save, rebound, Davos caught that. And the face-off kick back, here's Vibe, and shot, save again. Another draw, another win. And Dilsky to Bradford. Bradford in round one. And Society has it. In their own zone. Looking out. AT got bumped. He got a poke. And Hogan will work it back in. Hogan to Murphy. Murphy! Oh, he had his man. He missed the pass. Across. Half fan. Loose puck. That one squid wide. Rebound ahead, turning is Resnick in on goal. Back to Bradford! Loose puck! Stop made! It's cleared down to center. Resnick got bumped. And Murphy gave it away. Murphy offside his vibe. In on goal. Rebound goes wide over the vibe. The one-timer saved Davos. A screamer. Back to Society. Offside the call as they regroup. Face off to the right. Won by Buffalo. Resnick down the right side. He shoots. Blocker save. Duper. In behind a dash. Dash centering a pass for Detroit. AT down the wing. Cutting in. Pump fake. He passes it on. It's taken away. Over the middle. Bradford and Society gave it away. But he gets it back off a lucky bounce. Here's a hit at the blue line. Bradford gets it. Bradford across over and poked away by Habs-Fan. Habs-Fan in the corner behind the net. Bradford in. Habs-Fan loose puck. Hit there by AT. 1 second to go. Center! And that one didn't get on net. End of the second. End of the first period. 1 now. 2-0. Here we go. Second period underway here in Detroit. We're in Buffalo for game 2. Back across his dash, across the zone. Hop a vibe in on goal. AT bobbled in, and he gives it right back to Buffalo, but there's Dash with a quick knockdown. Society has it. He'll control. AT a level at the blue line. He's just now getting back to his feet, getting another stick offside Buffalo. And this one will be offside. Across 5, but he lost it. And Hogan's got it. Back to center, knocked away by Society. Here's Society. Off the hop. Resnick to take. Back over to Murphy, and he gets leveled. Coming back. Dash. Offside at the blue line. Detroit controlling play here in the second. They loft it in behind that. Dilsky's after it. Hogan, right side to Murphy. Murphy waiting. Murphy, great feed to Resnick. But he gets stand up. Here's Society. Society looking. Society pass! Save! Davos pounces on it. He'll cover. And the face-off here. Right to Davos, kicked free over. And Murphy. Murphy hit one in AT the steal. Big hit at the neutral zone. Bradford gets taken out. And here comes a chance for Habsfan across a dash. Dash to Society. Shoots Davos, the blocker save. Uh-oh. Across, dash is in, dash shoots Davos, what a save! Okay. Rebound behind, and again. Across, up the middle, Bradford, and Bradford denied. 2-on-1, Detroit. Half-fan in, shot, score! Nothing Detroit here in game 2. Across to Murphy. Murphy, corner for Resnick. Resnick, right side in to Hogan at the point. Blocked! Dilsky to Bradford. Bradford toss! And it's taken and covered by Duper. And here we go. Puck back to Hogan, then to Murphy. Murphy, pass intercepted. AT down the wing, cutting across. Pass, score! Hat trick for Habs fans, 4-0. Bradford around. Bradford in. He got taken out. Dash across. Nice play for Bradford. Intercepted. And the pass wide. Here comes AT. He'll gather. And across to Bradford. To Resnick. Save Duper. This one off of Davos, back to Dilsky. Dilsky to Bradford. And they are just stepping in their hits. Hadfin in. AT across, and that one denied. Waiting in the wings, and here's a chance for Society. Society in. Society pass out front. And they get control now. Behind that, back out in front. One-timer intercepted, but they cannot get the puck past center ice. Onside, Hadfin, glove save, and that'll end the second. 4-0 Red Wings. Shot 13-7 in favor of Detroit. Here we go, third period. Well, Buffalo find an answer. Wow, they call that offside. Oh, man. Ooh, man, that was an interesting call there. Face off outside the neutral zone, outside the blue line, tie up. Here is Detroit and Papa Vibe in on goal. Vibe, corner, looking back. Poke check. And here's Resnick. Streamlined, nice move around two. Bradford in. Blocked. Rebound saved by Duper. AT long pass. Nobody there for it. Will it be icing? No. And they come right back. Cutting in is Murphy. Murphy in. Murphy, Resnick. Resnick. Score! Across they go, in on goal, backhand society, back to Dash. Dash across, pass in, and that one goes wide. This one shot, stopped by Duper. Up top, dancing in, score! Another one across Habs fan. And it's 5-1. Detroit just laying it on. And across, score! Buffalo! Pass backhand save made. Resnick behind the goal. A 2-on-1. 2-on-0. AT. Stopped by Davos. Intercepted shot. Davos denied the corner. Back of the point. Here's Society drive. And that one hit a body, deflected away. Here comes a rush. Murphy. Back glove save made by Duper. He'll hang on. Here's Dash. Dash up top, moving in his vibe. A pass! That one never got there. Bradford onside, cutting in. He's in at the post. Bradford behind the goal. Resnick cuts in, and it's taken away. Habs fan across. Shot save, and Davos covers, no rebound. Face-off win, dash across, and half-inch shot. Close save, Davos. Pass, dash, in, looking, shot, blocked. Murphy with Bradford. Oh! Face-off win, back up Murphy. Murphy. There's a rush. The pass, rebound, and Murphy couldn't find home. Papa Vibe down the wing. Papa Vibe in on goal. Pass, saved by Davos, and it's a cover on Papa Vibe. Face-off tie-up. Here's a shot. Another save. Loose. They score. It is all Habs fan. In this one, it's now 6-2. AT on the wing. AT poked away there by Bradford across to Resnick, and then Murphy, and stripped away into the corner. Hogan intercepts it. Hogan wide. He got bumped off the puck. Stolen. Bradford in. Stopped by Duper. Blocker save. Pass across. Knocked away. Here's Society down the wing. Left side in. Over to AT. AT cuts in behind the goal. Cutting back. Society. Poked away, and Bradford's again. Another breakaway. Bradford in on goal. Saved by Duper. Still loose. Bradford to Murphy. Murphy hauled down a power play. Face-off win. Dash has got it. Up the boards, they clear down. Papa Vibe gonna get there. Vibe picks it up. Backhand swing. Across the zone they go. And the puck battle ensues. Society still has it. Somehow. 16 seconds to go. Murphy cutting in a goal. Stop! Duper off the glove hand. Bradford has it. He looks. Intercepted. Society in his lane. They clear down. 1 second to go. The Detroit Red Wings win this one and end the winning streak for the Buffalo Sabres. Great game for Duper. Well, there, but Detroit able to find the weakness, find the chances, and get them past Davos and Habs fan with 5 goals, I believe, in this game. Detroit wins game 2, 6-2. They go to 11-23. And Detroit, Buffalo now has their first double-digit loss. Now into the double digits, 19-10-5. Still not too bad. But well, we will see you guys next week. This is it for me this week. This has been Davos. Thank you guys so much for watching XBS Hockey Night. This is week 4. I will see you guys next time. This has been Davos, and have a great night.